Okay, I am about to make a run to the store. I thought I would see if I can make this work with this goofy setup for my phone in my car so I could do more videos. As you can see, the rain is definitely here, as I said in the previous video. Yeehaw. Might be a good idea. Turn my lights on? It's like a law or something, right? Turn your headlights on when it's raining. Now I'm going a little bit longer way because I don't like pulling out going the other way. So I'm going out this way. I have a little bit more room to watch for idiot drivers. And believe me, there are plenty of idiot drivers. Plenty. Probably going to be a little bit blurry for you. I apologize, but it's raining. What can I say? I need to clean the inside of the windshield for the next time. Might want to put on defrost, so hang on. Let's see if that's going to work. Getting a little froggy there on the windshield. I just thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. I miss you. I really do miss chatting with people, connecting with people. I really do. I miss the lives. I'm trying to get to where I can start doing lives again because I miss that. That's absolutely, I think, one of my favorite things to do, you know. Alright. Here, whoop, there you went. Sorry about that. I kind of figured that might happen. Get you set a little bit better here. Didn't mean to throw you across the car. Rainy days are a good lesson in themselves. Every day can't be sunny. You don't grow from it always being sunny. You need some rain mixed in with the sun. Sadness with the joy helps you to appreciate the good times. And consider when you're faced with challenges in your life, what lesson is the universe trying to teach you, baby? Yeah, I had to get a little bit better set up. I've tried those deals that stick on the windshield and the darn things always break. It's something about the design of this vehicle. It puts the camera right in your darn face. You can count the darn nose hairs. I don't want no camera that close to my ugly old face. And they always wind up breaking when you're trying to adjust them. They snap. Then I wind up ticked off, and I don't want to be ticked off. So this thing thing I've got it in is one of those that's supposed to sit in a drink holder. But my drink holder is down there to the side. And again, you'd be looking up my nose. So I've got it laid sideways on the dash. Trying it that way. I just need to find a better way to secure it. Work in progress. I'll get her done eventually. And I think what I'm going to do, once I get here and get what I need and go back home, since it's daytime and you can actually see better, I think I'll go ahead and show you some of the things that I've been making so you can get a better idea. And I want to share those because I think, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think we have really and truly been programmed by our society to be consumers. That our first knee-jerk reaction is, you got to go and buy it. It's got to be made in a factory somewhere, or it ain't good enough. It's got to be some high-falutin, high-dollar thing. You spend tons of money on an athame or a wand, when you can go right outside your door and get your wand. You can go into your kitchen and fashion your own athame. And when you get right down to the nitty-gritty of everything, you don't really need tools. I'm just trying to adjust this. It's pointing up to the sky. But you are the magic. You're the source, not the tool. The tool is just a way to focus your intention, your energy, to interact with the quantum field. It just helps our human brain, that is the spiritual tool of our mind, that is connected to divine mind, to source. And we pull it together, and it's the double slit experiment. You are focusing your intention, your will, to effect positive change on the world around you. At least in theory. And there have been studies showing there is some effect that we have. The double slit experiment, if you will find that video and watch it, it will blow your mind. I think before I upload this, I will see if I can find a link to that video, and I'll put it in the description box below. Go and watch it. It will help you to better understand what you are actually doing when you're doing your magics, when you're working with herbs, when you're working with anything. Down to 45. About to come into White House, Tennessee. They're trying their damnedest to build everything up and turn it into an extended Nashville. About makes you sick, you know? Come out to the country to try to get away from this mess. Don't you move. Sorry, I do that every time I come up to a road. Somebody's sitting there, because that's what happened a year ago. Somebody's sitting there, stopped, and then bam. But anyway, I just hate seeing things developed so much everywhere. keep on, we're going to be just like Coruscant in Star Wars City World. There's no country left. Everything's a city. One big giant metropolis. Global. Ick. I don't want that. Oh, this is fun. Oh my word. Oh. I just about had a heart seizure. There is a giant spider on the side of my car. We had a web built from my rear view mirror to my door, and I just saw him, and he just went behind the mirror, and I'm just like creeped out. Oh, be proud of me with my nerves as bad as they are. It's a pure wonder I didn't just hit the brakes and scream and freak. Oh my God. Okay, down to 40. Don't worry about the spider. He's hiding behind the mirror. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's a big fat one too, guys. I mean a big old fat one. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to honor like Spider Grandmother and stuff with the Native American stuff, and I can't do it, guys. I don't like spiders and bugs at all. This is a new truck stop they built here just about relatively new, about 3 or 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, I think. Going to go to the dollar store first. It'll be a little bit cheaper there. They have the drinks that I need. Oh, this shit creeped out knowing that that spider's over here. Oh, stay behind the mirror. Please don't come out. Please don't come out. Oh my goodness. Oh. There you went again. I'll figure some way to secure this better. Work in progress. Welcome to White House, Tennessee. If I went the other way, I'd be going to Springfield, but I didn't want to go to Springfield. Not today. I go there so much. I usually have a little better chance of finding what I need here. Put my mask on when I get here, because Tennessee is really roaring with the Delta variant. I'm trying to hold you and keep you from flipping, guys. Focusing on driving, guys. I'm a very, very cautious driver. And I'm also kind of keeping an eye out for the big bad spider. I'm so grossed out. It was so big. Oh my God, it's so gross. I know everybody be laughing their butts off of me. I don't care. I don't like them. One thread of it, any of his web is still going from the mirror to my door. every cheap place we can to get stuff. You gotta save your little bits of nickels and dimes where you can. Okay. And we'll get turned in here. Naturally, there's somebody right on my bloomin' arse. What I was talking about earlier. Go around a curve and they're building something else. Alrighty then. Oh, just pull on in here. Alright guys, I'm going to pause this. Check back with you later. Okay. I'm about to head back to the house. I'm going to take a different way home. I sprayed Cutter bug repellent in there trying to run him out. He never come out. And I am not touching that thing to wipe it off. I will see through the blur. My other windows are good. My other mirrors are good. So I'm so freaked out knowing that monster is there in my mirror. Who but me would have such a thing? I swear. Okay, let me get buckled up. Oh God, I think I see him poking his head out. Oh God, please. Oh God, just get me home safely in spite of my fear. At least I'm inside. He can't get to me in here, right? Right? Don't contradict me. Let me see. Got to get some defrost going. Okay, let's make it home and hope that the giant monster spider doesn't jump out. This is like a real life horror movie for me, and you guys are along for the ride. Oh my God, I don't believe this. I know when I get home, my dad is going to laugh his butt off at me. I want to go this way. Sorry, things are a little bit blurry, guys. I tried wiping off the inside of the windshield. It might be even on my phone. I tend to prefer going through the country as much as possible when I'm going somewhere. Spent most of my life in suburbs and cities, and I love the country, even with its monster spiders and critters. Oh God. Woohoo! This highway, if I took it all the way down, it'd take me down to Rivensville, through Millersville. So at least you're riding with me in my new, to me, vehicle that I got just a couple months ago from my son's girlfriend. I bought it from her with the settlement, which wasn't much of a settlement, so I knew I was going to have to get something used anyway, which is fine. I'm used to that. But she's driving my son's car, And really and truly, the money went from me to her to him. So he uses it to help him on his truck. So he's got a vehicle. We all three have our vehicles now. So at least it worked out okay in the end. Still dealing with some after effects. I'm getting better. I'm getting way better at stuff than I was. I'm still on edge when I drive. I really am. That's one of the reasons I thought I wanted to do this, and I don't feel so alone out here. If that makes sense. I don't know if that even makes sense to you, but one of my favorite things to do in my life was just to get in my car and just go for a ride. Now, I'm scared. I am scared to even go down to the store because of that one idiot in a hurry. And I tell you, once you ever lose that sense of security in driving, it's pretty damn hard to get it back. It really is. Don't you pull out. Everything in me tenses up. I don't even know how to put it in words. And if it's a white vehicle, oh my God, it is, in my mind's eye, flashback. Instant. Boom. Cut across the crossroads. Little drive in what's left of the countryside around here. Thought maybe you guys would enjoy. If you don't have to watch, but I appreciate anyone that's along for the ride. We're losing so much of our countryside anywhere close to the cities, but there's a lot more country around Nashville area than you would believe. It's amazing. If you know where to go, there's places that they've never developed. There's places off of Old Hickory Boulevard, if you pull it up on Google Maps, Old Clarksville Highway and Old Hickory Boulevard, which would be on the other side of I-24, Pleasant View, Tennessee. Track around down in that area and you'll see just mountains. There's literally mountains right there. It's like a little mini mountain range. Steep valleys. I mean, there's parts of it that it's like cliffs. We call them bluffs. And there's just no way to develop them short of building on the side of the mountain, kind of like they would do in California, I think. One day maybe I'll take you guys for a sightseeing tour around my area. So I want this channel to be more than just about, the crowds. This is me. This is my life. Things that I've gone through, that I've experienced, things I've learned, how I feel, what I think. And every one of us, we're all constantly evolving, wouldn't you say? Just think back. Turn this up a little. I hope it's not too loud. But just think back how you thought about things 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You don't think the same way now. The longer you live and the more you experience, it changes you. It affects your worldview, how you feel, what your opinions are, what you think. Boom. Sorry about that. Tennessee roads. But I've been on worse, so I'm not going to complain. I ain't seen the spider monster come out yet. Man, that was a fat sucker. Ooh. Yeah, I know all of the politically correct things about how they eat insects and all that, but I need them to do it in the trees away from me, not on my car. You know, not in my house, not on my porch, not in my car. Go do your thing out in the woods. That's where you belong. Yes, I'm very freaked out that thing's riding with me. It's a longer way home, but it's a pretty drive, and I haven't been out of the house for a while, so I've had to be so super careful because of COVID. I'm extremely protective of me and my dad and my family. Then Rusty coming home with it, my son, and he was laid up for a good 2 weeks. I mean, he's still struggling. He went back to work, but he's still struggling. Seems to be affecting his feet now. Something I want to look up. He's had some heart problems, so I don't know if that's. I would suspect it is, because COVID affects your respiratory system and your heart circulatory system. So and it really scares me for people taking such a risk. I've had the vax, guys, fully vaxxed, and I still wear a mask. These variants are no joke, and there's too many people out there willing to be a petri dish for it to mutate. Not good. Not good. You know, I understand people's fear and concern, and they don't really trust the government. I understand all of that, but it's important to consider the big picture, in my opinion. We don't have people living in iron lungs because they had polio anymore. Why? Because of polio vaccine. We don't have millions of people dying from smallpox anymore. Why? Because of the smallpox vaccine. It's eradicated it from Earth. And everybody's free to make their own choice. Whoa, watch it. Watch it. Slow your ass down. Dude, seriously. See, this is the crap that tears me up. Alright, hold on, I gotta get out here. Crazy drivers, get away from them. Anyway, I am a believer in we are our brother's keeper. What I choose to do affects you. What you choose to do affects me. And in my opinion, we need to make responsible choices. Ever that would even potentially cause harm or even death to other people. To me, that's just irresponsible. And we're supposed to give a damn about each other and not have attitude. You know, just because you're a different political party, I don't wish death on you. I don't. Just because you're a different religion than me, or a different skin color, or a different gender, I don't wish any harm on you. To me, we're still part of divine mind. All of us are. Every one of us. My skin color only affects my life as far as our social situations are around the world. Okay? Some for good and a lot for bad. Fully acknowledge. But my divine mind aspect of the divine mind has no skin color. My spirit, my soul, my essence of who I really am, emanation from divine mind, has no gender, has no skin color. It's not ruled by any religion. All of these things only serve to divide us and to hold us back from fully realizing who we are, in my opinion. I don't even know how I got on that. Random thoughts. Okay, mailman, you sit there. See, there's a whole line before and after me. Don't move. I trust nobody when driving. Oh, you have no idea how everything in me clenches up. It really is a challenge for me. Life goes on, doesn't it? Whatever traumas are brought to you in life are lessons. Some lessons we get are easy lessons, others not so much. You pull yourself up by your bootstraps, suck it up, cowgirl up, soldier on, do what you gotta do. Find coping mechanisms for the stress, for the depression, post-traumatic stress crap, for everything. I'm not a quitter. Doesn't mean I don't feel like quitting sometimes, throwing my hands up, thinking, what the hell, what's the point? Go ahead and turn, baby. There you go. Good job. I am not going to give up. What's the alternative? Take myself out? What's the point in that? Because by my beliefs, my understanding, you're just putting yourself back at square one. You have to come back and do it all over again. And maybe even worse. Until you learn to cowgirl up and soldier on and learn your lessons. Stop running from the lessons life's trying to teach you. This is the other ways. It is harem scarum pulling out. That's why I went down to the other one that was along the way around. It's coming out here. It's not so bad coming back, but pulling out onto that highway, it's a hill right there, and it's dangerous. But anyway, we're almost back to my home 20. Well, I've rambled on about a lot of random shit, haven't I? This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. Now I'm doing it. Set my mind to do it, fulfilling my intention. That's what it's about. So, another rainy day here in Tennessee. I sure hope you guys enjoyed the drive and the rambling blah blah blah. Maybe had a good laugh about me and the spider, and I still ain't seen that sucker come up. Believe me, I've been looking over constantly while I'm driving. I'm scared to death that monster's going to jump out when I get out of the car. Oh me. What I think I will do is I will do another video after this one, just to show you some of the things that I made. As I started this thing, I was talking about the tools of the trade, so to speak. Make yourself as much as you can. Find a way. Do it a different way. Be creative. Make it your own. I don't care what the tradition says is X, Y, Z. Supposed to be this long, this wide, have this, do that, whatever. I think it's important for us to keep something in mind, guys. A whole lot of what you read in books, it comes from the Order of the Golden Dawn. That's where Gerald Gardner got a lot of his material, okay? Which is being a magician. We're not magicians, not in that sense of it. We're not. We're working with earth energies, with spirit energies and such. So just keep that in mind. But I'll try to go into that more in the next video, I think. I have arrived back at my home 20. Pulling in. Still don't see the monster spider. There's the truck that I was driving for so long. Love that old truck. There's the backyard. And let me pull this out. Bear with me, it's gonna get loud for a second. Blip, blip. And right over here, there's my swing. Now, I've got my fire pit pulled up on my porch, but there's my area right there with my lights. Seeing it in the daytime, it looks different, doesn't it? We're making do, because all I can do is a little bit here and a little bit there, guys. I'm strapped for money. I'm on fixed income now. Retired, forcibly so. Didn't have any choice. Doing what I can do, and Daddy helps where he can. But that is my little sacred spot where you see me doing the past couple of videos. And I will come back out on the porch later, and I'll bring the stuff out and then do a little short video. Try to keep it short. I'm a woman. I got lots of words. Sorry. I'll try to keep it short. I love you guys with all my heart. May you be blessed in all you do, and be safe wherever you go. See you in the next video.